See? So again, Merry Christmas to everybody. I don't know what time it is for you. It is 7:04 here. And I want to show you my super nice hot tub with red light, infrared. That's not every day when you get something like this, so I just wanted to share. And for all the people that dream that one day they can afford one, then come to Mexico or El Salvador or Guatemala or Colombia or Panama or Venezuela, any of those places. And for under 15 bucks, this is literally the cheapest hot tub you can ever get on the planet. I think I've seen some place for 12. I mean, 14 is very cheap. Then you can go up to 20, 25, and then you get the jets, you get the beers, you get everything else. But that is pretty awesome. You get a massive size TV. So I am here only for one night. Tomorrow I'm doing a 2-night hostel where I'm sharing a room with one person, and then I'm heading to Nairobi for 2 days before I am going to the airport for Panama for a week for New Year's Eve. I'm going to celebrate New Year's Eve in Panama. It's going to be awesome. Okay. So this is a poster view of, this is Madeleine on there, it's really cool. Yeah. There you have it. Burning hot. Get a little tire here. We even have up if you want to. Yes. And we have a service menu where you can order food. And you walk outside and you are right by a cathedral and a park, and you squeeze in between the opposite side of the Plaza Botero, but it's very, very close. I know my size, which is kind of weird because you have your toilet here and your sink, and then you have your bathtub right here. You have a table, and then you get a mirror. So pretty awesome, isn't it? So yeah, spending a day in a hotel for Christmas is pretty awesome. As long as you have good company, good food, nice hot tub, a comfortable bed, a nice TV, you're set. You don't need a bunch of parties and people you don't like, or going to this amazing place and then you end up going home feeling sad and lonely and throwing up your guts out and being miserable. I think what matters is that you have you're feeling happy inside in your heart, you sold everything, connected with your friends, your loved ones, all of this. And yeah, that's what matters the most. So alright guys, thanks for liking my channel. Lately my company got about 50 subscribers on the LinkedIn channel on Declared 16. We got up to 17 new subscribers on here in a month, which is higher than we ever get. It's up to 75% higher than we ever got. And our bestseller is one of my survival guide on Google Free Books or Kindle Press or Amazon Books. And the book that I co-wrote with Stanley, I mean, I helped him to edit, and we made it into ebook and also made it into audiobook. And with George Cola is the narrator, and his book is very well domained. And those are the two bestsellers we have right now. And every time you order one of the audiobook, 50% is going to a charity. And also going to Tanzania people, because we've been with West Tanzania children, family and pastors, connected to them, helping them since 2017. So every time we get donation or any type of help, we try to send some money over there. And we're really small, we don't get to that much. We're not really collecting that much on any non-profit like site, like great non-profit or like GoFundMe and stuff. We're not having much success there. So anything comes from the audiobook or any of the apps that we lately released that help. And it's Christmas, so if you can like give 1, 2, 5 bucks. You can use the coffee link. It's on YouTube. It's connected to PayPal. The two links I have PayPal, and the other one is PayPal too. And the other one, I'm having trouble with Stripes. It's not connecting the right way, so it's better if you use PayPal. If not, you can always ask me, and you can always send a check or money order. I have an address, or if you have Zelle with Chess, you can do a transfer, or you can send it into. And I can also show you if you're sending a certain amount and you want to see that the money is going to Africa, and I can show you, everything. So yeah. Hey, who's there? So yeah, it's hard to read. Sophia. Anyway, so yeah, our channel is getting very popular, and I noticed that we have more men and we have women, 65% men, the rest is women. We are attracting mainly America because the company is based in America. Because year 16 was based in Florida, but we reach people from all over the world, and France, of course, because I'm also native French. So we're connecting with people in Mexico because I lived in Mexico the last 2 years prior to El Salvador and Guatemala and Colombia and India, uh, and uh, and of course now Colombia a little bit, and then a few places in West Europe, and I think that's about it. Pakistan, and yeah, because I've hired a lot of people from Fiverr and Upwork, but was from New Zealand. Network. Ramirez, how you doing? Hi, hi, hola. Está bien, todo está bien. Me llamo Vanessa, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo está tu, qué está haciendo por la Navidad? ¿Está bien? Like, mucho gift. Uh, tu comer comida es muy bien. ¿Qué tu comida por Navidad? Means what did you eat for Christmas? In French, you will say, qu'est-ce que tu as mangé pour Noël? Merry Christmas in French is Joyeux Noël. Yeah, so yeah, that's how you can help out. Also, if you want to collab, I can make any of your pictures come to life. And all I want is like a referral, or you help me out with marketing, or we can do cross promotion. If you're on alignment smallbusiness.com, I have about 60 reviews there, and we can connect with other business owner. The best would be if we could do a live interview on YouTube. It would be best, because with a massive amount of marketing I do all the time, then it's just always going to be streaming to all those different places. So it'd be cool. Hey, I am French American. I was born in France. I moved when I was 20 in US, and I went back to France twice for a year, less than a year. And the last 4.5 years I lived in South America, North America, and Central America, in the search of my journey home, my dream home, which I haven't found. So I talk a lot about this. I also did a year mini world tour on my podcast, and this podcast is on audible.com. And I talk about all the country I went in. I wanted to do more, but I had a kid and he was getting tired, so I had to cut almost half the places that I was supposed to go to Egypt. I was supposed to go to India or Malaysia or China, but those are the ones like Australia, and I didn't do those, but I did the best that I could. Then I kind of ran out of money, and I had to start looking for a house. Didn't have time to find it, so I kept searching, and then on my birthday, literally a week before my birthday, I found a home in Colombia because I could not find one in Mexico, and I didn't have time in the other countries because of this visas problem. And then I found it, and it turned to be, first, it's very hard to get to. It's on a hill in a mountain, and it turned out to be some kind of ghetto area where they don't like foreigners, so they made my life hell for 2 months. So now I'm selling. So now I'm selling, and I'm gonna try to find a home in either Italy, Spain, or France if I can. Relocate next year. That's my plan. I'm going to go back to my country after 10 years of going back to France. I'm going to go back to France probably in June, somewhere like this. Anyway, in the meantime, if you have to promote a book, a painting, a music, anything, then join me. Uh, just connect with me, and then I'll send you a link. We prepare everything. We do a 15-minute interview right here. You can see, just go look at my previous interview. It's all the interviews are there. All right, let's try to ask a question. Where are you from? What's favorite part about nature? Hmm. Okay. Fun. All right, so I posted the. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna. Can you see it? Is anybody can see the question? I'm not sure. Is it like random thing? Anyway, yeah. My favorite parts of nature. Hmm. I love nature. I've been connected to nature since I was a child because I grew up in a small village. There was less than 800 people habitant. And we had a house. We used to go for Easter, like a month out of the year. Was even more deeper in the country, in the north, but 4 hours from where I was about 40 kilometers from Paris, and south of Paris, and so we take the minivan, me and my six brothers and sister and my parents, and we all packed up in the minivan. We go, and in that house there was literally nothing there but chickens and cows and fields of potato. And because it's cheaper and it's the country, we had this 20 hectare of land with just dirt. And it was a dream come true for a child because that's what we used to do Easter. So my mom would go with her boots. We still, when we were kids, we still believe in the Easter egg. And she'd go with her big boots and she'd go in all the pile and do all the hectares of lands and you'd put all the eggs and everything, and all of us, and we would bring friends, so it would be like a lot of kids who just go and hunt for like 2 hours. We had also my dad and brother built a little pond, so we had like, and then they put a lot of fish there. So we used to catch, also in a river, used to catch a lot of fish, and then we'd eat a lot of fried fish with fries. With the head, a little bit like little tiny fish like this, buckets of it. Those are my memories. And then they up the lane. We had, it was a little hill. They built a pool. My dad and his worker back then. He had a company in France, which was called Bush Garden, and he had two workers who will come every other month, and they would drive up there and they would work on everything, on the swimming pool, on the land. So we had a volleyball court there, we had a swimming pool, and they were building another building where they were planning to make a camp, but it didn't get completely finished. Life happened and we ended up moving to the US. All this, that's part of the story. So part of the favorite thing for me in the nature, it's the trees, I think. All the trees. And also, I love to go and find wild fruits, like raspberries to be my favorite, and cranberries. And I walked a lot of French forests back then and trails when I was little. One of my dreams before I reached 20 used to be to walk on the biggest trail for days and just go with a backpack and just be a survivor and just go. And I lost this dream along the way, but I remember this before the technology and all this was uh, it was it was a true connection to who I was and what I wanted to do in life, what mattered to me. Nature mattered to me, trees, everything connected with, waterfalls and rivers and ponds, lakes, water, rocks, all the beautiful rocks and stones and diamonds made out of, source, water source, and you can drink. All the names of the different plants, all the white fruits and flowers, and you can find all the rare flowers, and everything you can find in the forest, like butterflies, exotic, mosquitoes, all types. So it's growing up in a village, you just enjoy that. You see it every day. It's part of your life. It's part of what makes you grounded and gives you peace of mind. And it was just part of you. And I'd say I lost that because after being living in city for so many years, I kind of forget. I sometimes end up in the countryside, but never very long. So I have a feeling that it's probably where I'm gonna end up for the rest of my days. Somewhere very nice and quiet, away from everything. Because the more we get, the less we appreciate everything. So yeah, you want to answer and tell me. So yeah, I would say big old trees that are like up to 100 years old and um, that feel like the part of human existence, and also of course the animals connected, the free animals out there, anything in waters, this. What's that say at the end about what? Oh, greenery, yeah. Of course, anything greenery. But not too green. I like a lot of flowers, like tell me what's your favorite flower by example. Like I like tulips, used to be my favorite of the baby roses, and I like tournesol, the black ones, the yellow on the outside. Or just the little ones and you little marguerites, yellow ones and you picked, they're almost everywhere. Um, because they remind me of like the type of flower you found anywhere you go, really. And of course, hay. I like hay. It brings me a lot of memory and corn, like cornfield. Um, Believe it or not, where I grew up, there was a hill next to a cornfield where whenever it used to snow, which it wasn't every year, it was like every 3 years, we bring a giant plastic bag and we just go down there. Like, you just like a sleigh, you just go down and have so much fun for hours and hours. We also get drunk and sometimes get the scooter and go right through the cornfield or just walk there. I remember being a little girl and getting lost in the cornfield. That was kind of fun. We also have a lot of memories riding scooter in the forest or friends' bicycle. We would jump up the hills and stuff and we'd spend hours eating marshmallow, cooking marshmallow in the wood, or get drunk in the wood and dancing with the trees. When you get too drunk, you're like, oh, and a lot of great memories. So yeah, wish me luck because next year I'm going to bring my son who's 16 years old now. For the first time, I'm going to bring him to go see where I grew up, which he has never seen. So, and it'd be nice for me. But the town now is free time what it used to be. They knocked down a lot of area that don't exist, so it's going to be strange. If you wonder what it's called Thoiry, Thoiry. It's in 78 and it's about 23 kilometers from Versailles, the Chateau de Versailles, the Castle of Versailles. And now I went to school about 10 miles from my town when I went to high school, and then I went to two private schools which were near Paris. And I was pretty safe where we grew up anyway. So you want to see the nice hotel again? So I just went there like twice, 2 hours already. So I'm gonna take a break, then I'll go back and warm the water again. Pretty cool, huh? So can you guess this? $14 a night, and you get a hot tub, super hot water, a lot of privacy, a beautiful, quiet room, nice big TV. Come on, there's no tax. It's just really, really cheap. So yeah, best deal. I mean, you've been Europe, you've been US, or you've been Europe. 80 to $100. Maybe okay, cheapest one, you be paying 60, but there won't be any hot tub in your room if you pay $60. And don't forget, in the US, every time you go somewhere, they always add this tax, so it end up costing you a bunch more. Yeah, Rwanda, 85. I have one kid. I was supposed to have 3 or 4, but I ended up just getting one. I wanted to have more, but I only have one. How many do you have? Yeah, I have one, but I also have eight nieces and, eight, no, I have about 14 nieces and nephews. I have a lot. I have, so 6 brothers and sisters. And me, myself, I only have 3 cousins. But yeah, my brother and sister had a lot more kids than I did, and what else? And yeah, so for New Year's Eve, I'm going to be in Panama, guys. So I'm going to do more videos when I go see the canal. I don't know if I get on the cruise ship or not, but I'm going to go see with the Panama Canal my parents told me about, and then I'm going to go check out other places there. I only got 6 days, and then I'll be back in Colombia trying to sell my house. Um, and so once I can conclude the deal, then I'll be able to focus on a better place, a better house, and I can get for myself someday. So, how was your Christmas? What did you do? What did you eat? Where are you? Where are you going? Just put that in the thing so I can see. You only how old are you? You're like 18 or 20 or something? Mm. Is how old is you in? Can't see. What's your name? Suzanne? Oh, I see. Yep, I had my day. You know, everybody had their day. Everybody's gonna get there. Everybody's gonna get old eventually. You gotta go with the flow. I'm not too old yet, but yeah, you're gonna grow. And believe me, when you're young, everybody's old to you. You think you're gonna be young forever, and I was the same way. I thought I was gonna be young forever. And one day it hits you, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be older. You're gonna say, "Oh wow, maybe I should treat the older people better because I'm old now." You know, I mean, not old, but I'm an adult now. So yeah, we have to keep that in mind. That even though we can be stupid kids sometimes, that we're gonna get there, and we want to be treated the same way as we will want us to be treated, right? All right, so everyone, I hope and you have a lovely rest of your Christmas, and then put down in the comment anything you want to ask me, or if you need some help with your book marketing, if you art marketing, or if you want to get a free course on self-publishing or some of our audiobooks. And also I can create any banners, and like I say, send me photos, I can create you AI video. Just give me some recommendation, or just do something in exchange. Give me something you have that can help me with exposure, or you can buy some of my books, and then I'll be glad to do anything you ask me. All right. Ciao.